It's your boy Smoke Tripper. Welcome to another very exciting episode of Smoke Tripper Live. Right now we're doing some Madden NFL 24, y'all, and we are jumping into what has become the beginning of an epic, perfect season. My goodness. An epic, perfect season, guys.
Travis Kelce, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Chiefs and the Dolphins, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
All right. I hit. That boy closing on 1,000 yards.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go. As it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They're halfway home, looking good, and a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
All right, guys. Here we go.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The Dolphins set to go on offense for the first time behind their 25-year-old quarterback, now in his 4th NFL season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Injuries overshadowed a great season from Tua last season. He led a Miami passing game that was one of the best in the league, and even more importantly, took them to the postseason for the first time in 6 years. That jump they were looking for from him, it absolutely occurred.
This drive will begin with a run from A-Chain. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries.
Excuse me, what's up? Once again, welcome everybody. Welcome to another very exciting episode of Smoke Tripper Live. Right now, we're gonna be doing it. We're gonna be doing Madden NFL 24. Let's get it on. 3-3 buzz.
Just inside the 30. Again, it's A-Chain. And he'll take this to the
Get your butt down, boy.
This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down.
And he caught it.
Couple of Alabama guys there. Tua to Waddle for the Miami first. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball.
Come on, defense.
Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
A stop made defensively by Mike Edwards.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Hit as he throws.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
Oh, my God.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, that's a big let off there on 3rd down because you've got to account for the running back coming out the backfield. They didn't, and they got burned, not just for a 1st down, but for big yardage as well.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. On play action, here's Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
Come on, catch it. Catch it.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
From the gun, it's Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. They do get a couple, but they'll be starting at a 3rd and 8. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive.
Yeah. Let's go, defense.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Sanders' kick is good.
What? Oh, baby.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh?
Oh, baby.
Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So here come the defending champs, led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, a 2-time winner now in Patrick Mahomes.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. It's been a tough man to slow down. This defense certainly has to be for him.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, eluding the pressure right. Open man here. It's the
Oh, Mama Jamma. Oh, Mama Sama.
on a play that started back at the 25.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Go with a flood. Eagle left 1, drop. All right, Rice, I'm coming in.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Escaping
Okay.
pressure right.
Never mind.
Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey.
Oh, it's that man again.
Is inside the 25. 26 big yards on that one. It's a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And his throw is
Oh,
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, there's a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've
got to keep them focused on the task ahead. Make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double
Ah!
losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Oh, we going for it. We going for it.
They'll run for it.
Ah!
They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Dolphins defense...
I should have went for a drag route.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created a push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
Oh my God, I missed the tackle.
Gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Three 0 after one on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. A-chain here, they stay on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Oh, come on.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down. In motion right is Wilson. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Overload, 3 shows.
South in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Here's Tua. That swung out to Mostert. So they'll get 8 out of that completion.
Come on, we need to stop, guys. We need to stop.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, come on, man. Why you let him catch that?
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Got him.
Multiple players combined for their teams.
No, no, no.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a
Oh, my goodness.
to him with the pressure?
Look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
On 2nd down, Tua. He'll swing this out to Wilson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher.
Defense. Defense.
They were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets
Got him. Get him in the face! Yeah!
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. So on fourth down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Waiting on it will be Richie James. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they discussed. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
It's Kelsey on the ground. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on third. He'll buy some time right.
Let's go, Travis! Let's go!
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Mahomes now to throw. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
Let's go!
He ran free there after the catch as that runs up going for 38. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Flush to his right. It's caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, they can carry that into the locker room at the half. They'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. on first down. Tagovailoa. And he'll find the row here.
Ah, very nice. They're trying to get within field goal range, guys.
30 to the 32.
Let's stop that.
Take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Looking to pass. Tua. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
Get him! What the hell was that?
Across midfield. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now a 2nd and 10. 2 on a throw again. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. Tua, the final shot before half. His throw in. So we've come upon half.
They should have went for, well, they probably wouldn't have had no time for a field goal, but that was a good try. That was a good effort.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this mid-season contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he returns this to the 22. And here now is Travis Kelce. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? That he's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out, because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle. And you know what they all do? They all keep kind of a book, you know, what the defenders do, what their moves are, their best things. And he wants to be able to refer to that book and be one guy at a time.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Yeah!
That's going to be a first down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that player was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring him 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
Yeah!
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jarek McKinnon, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Now, after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it.
Yeah!
Try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend.
Oh, not Tyreek.
We're going to get a timeout as they deal with an injured player, and it's Tyreek Hill who is the man that's in some discomfort right now. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Tua going to throw. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 74 yards. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. We know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something, when you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go along, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this is back to a 5-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And now here comes Kansas City. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll have this past the 30 going
there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
On first down, Mahomes. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Got a man, that's Richie James.
Got him! Got him!
A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now here's Mahomes. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to... Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Going for it with McKinnon. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And quickly they get to the line. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And he is going to lose yardage here. That was the veteran Jamie Collins busting through to make the stop.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Yeah, that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before
Holding on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Oh! Come on, man. How you missed that sack? How you missed that sack?
Tell you what, partner, if he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Get you 3 and out. Get you 3 and out. Get you 3 and out.
They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Now we got another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Had no command that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. James now to return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot.
Shots. Hey, what's up, D-Money? What's up, everybody? How doing?
On second down, it's Mahomes.
Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. All right, now let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. We gonna run on 2. Oh, that's your shotgun.
Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up.
Yeah.
Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. It's a 1st down.
I try to dive, he slid. I try to dive, and he gonna slide like a quarterback or something.
That doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a great football team, right? Got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the 1st down sticks are, and get there.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone.
Run the solo. Run the solo.
He breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. So there you go. Send your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Oh, come on. I seen the battery next to him.
Second guessed. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
His battery. Oh, okay. Look at Moore. Look at Moore. All right, we're going to Moore. Moore got full battery. Look at Moore. He green.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10.
Gotcha, Moore.
Complete on the quick.
Yeah. Guys, notice the gas meters.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Mahomes now to throw. And he takes this into the end zone.
Too easy.
Touchdown.
That was too easy, man. How you gonna, boy? How you gonna look, man? Don't leave the MVP open. Mr. Two-time MVP, baby.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try.
We know we are.
They'll try and run it here. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is in the middle of the score.
Shouts out to everybody that's watching last week. You drop that thumbs up and that like, hit that subscribe and that shit, but hit that notifications. It's been an unbelievable start to this franchise, man. 8-0, like now we have 8-0. Wow. I would have never guessed. I'm not gonna lie, you know. I knew we were gonna do well as a team. I mean, not just because we're stacked with talent, but I mean, just overall confidence, you know. But I can say, man, I'm a little surprised. Shit.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Yep.
They did something to disrupt that timing.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Tua. Pitch and catch to Moreau to tight end. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They seen the hole in my defense. That's why they went with the rush offense. So we're gonna drop that to a dime and go with a cover one Robin press.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Tua.
Let's go defense! Let's go defense! Oh, they going for it? They going for it?
To complete that pass.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
Yeah! Let's go!
The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Chiefs will have the football.
Denied.
Excellent field position. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in the comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the time for Kelsey. Inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Oh! Oh, man, yes.
That might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
It's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter.
Wow.
Make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2. They're going to try and run.
Yeah!
Two-point conversion.
Yeah!
Yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Thank you. Come again.
Intercepted. And he's got room.
Thank you, my friend. You're so kind to me, my friend. Why you do that to me? Why you do that to me? Why? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Chiefs offense ready to go again. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the Wilson with another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And it's straight. It's Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Has his man, that's James. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And they cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. This one thrown underneath to A-Chain. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Tua now on 1st down. Catch made right side by Wilson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. From midfield, here's Tua. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now in this game. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
Yeah, we were only up by 5 points for a while, and then we just found our groove and took off. Great job, guys. Great job. Shouts out to everybody that watching, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that share button, hit the notifications. Hope everyone's having an awesome day, night, morning, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Team bonding. Too relaxed. It's our bye week. All right. Wow. Here goes our rivals right here, bro. Here goes our rivals right here, bro. These are our rivals right here, bro. Philly versus Kansas in the building. Oh man, I gotta call my boy.
It's week 11 of the National Football League, and we've got the much-anticipated
Week 11, guys.
last year's Super Bowl.
Week 11, guys.
Eagles and the Chiefs under the lights
Uh-oh.
on Monday night.
Week 11, guys. Week 11. Go. Playing our rivals. Kansas City Chiefs rematch. The Super Bowl rematch. Oh my God. Jalen Hurts. Patrick Mahomes. The Kelsey brothers. Rematch for Super Bowl 57, baby.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, talking about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has, and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Here's Richie James.
Let's go, boy.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And the Chiefs offense now ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes, the 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Eluding the pressure right. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. He's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Escaping the pressure right. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. They'll check Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down. Mahomes going to throw.
Got it.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he has another first down as they get the ball down.
Fit in there. I'll be fitting them nice tight spots, boy.
Good for 24 yards. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
I do think that's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I'd keep pressing it downfield.
So
that's what I'm going to do.
now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Maybe I should have threw a bullet. I threw a touch pass.
How great they've been all year. 9-0 now.
9-0, guys.
Favorites without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good.
Yeah!
To this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led up by a man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes, an MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had buys.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals, but they also both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes.
Whoa! 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 What the hell was that?
This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
It's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done.
Got him! Got him! Hey, Jalen! Hey, Jalen! Hey! Yeah, you want to punt it? That'd be the smart thing to do. 3 and out. 3 and out. Come on now, cut it out.
James now to return it. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return.
Cut it out.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. Offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Complete to Tyler Kelsey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man.
Whoa!
Isaiah Pacheco with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Harrison Bunker is on for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend. So potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have?
Let's go defense. Let's go defense. Good stop. Good stop. Good stop. Let's go. Good stop. Let's come back. Let's come back with another one. Let's go. Let's go. No break. No break. Get him. Get him. What's going on?
Dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
This now a 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. They'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple. So the completion there, and CD, as we know, trying to defend against an NFL quarterback, that's one thing. Trying to defend against a mobile NFL quarterback, that's quite another. What's the plan here defensively?
Well, the pass rush has to still try and get to him, especially the guys on the edge. But they're going to go maybe a count slower, right? They want to make sure they don't get too far upfield where he steps up and takes off through a lane. The same is true for those interior guys as well. So you've got to change it up with him. Try and keep him hemmed into the pocket, and occasionally you throw a spy on it. A fast linebacker or one of your extra defensive backs who can dance with him a little bit if he takes off and runs.
We'll go with a 4-3 cover 1 hold. Let's go, defense. Let's get the stop. We want a shutout.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
God dang it, Bobby. What the?
Finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's taken down. Chief sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Strong safety blitz. Strong safety blitz.
See what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Hurts. He'll get this off to Swift. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side.
Nickel blitz 3. Nickel blitz 3 on 1.
Staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game. Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Open man, it's Preston Williams. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good job there to kind of weather the storm in that first quarter and come back with their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, you hate to be coming from behind early on, but you're exactly right. They took some time, able to move the ball, and now it's back to a 10-3 game.
And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its
Got that first.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches.
Go, my little child.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Man open, it's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Works it past the 50. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Mahomes now to throw. And his throw here.
How you drop it? How you drop it?
To that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catch.
How you drop it?
Let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Flush to his right. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes out to his left. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him the first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Mancombs are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Coach said I should run the ball or go for a drag route. Run that drag.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jarek McCallum hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have a reliable back you can count on in the red zone. That's hard for you, and that's what he's been doing all season long.
Extra point by Barker is on target. And the lead is now 17-3.
Shouts out to everybody that watching, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please drop a thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that share button, hit that notifications.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
Maybe a little gas,
yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's calm things down a little bit.
After that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now Hurts going to get this to his running back Swift. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be
You're doing too much, Hurts. You ain't doing too much, buddy.
Whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He's got his target. That's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. But first down hurts. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 11 yards for number 11. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now here's the call. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Quick slant to Brown. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second down. Here's Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
Couldn't hang on to it. That'll finish your breakfast.
Now 3rd and 2. Hurts sets up to throw it. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as head coach? I tell my team to sprint to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. On first down, Mahomes rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Yeah!
The flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And his drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night. As we head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was the visiting Cowboys who got the win on the road. Dak Prescott, another strong game as his guys moved to 9-1 on the season. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Baker Mayfield leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and it's set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, Swift. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down at the 33.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, here's Penny. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expecting to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Swift going to try up the middle, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Come on, defense. We need to stop. Can't let them get this 7.
3rd and 4.
Defense!
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Got him! Got him! 65 ass down if I make change, punk!
But in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throwing the out route here. It's complete to Kelsey. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That good for 21 yards on the catch.
Yo, what's up, Killian? Drop that thumbs up. What's up, fam? What it is, little homie?
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez.
Yeah! Oh, yeah. I'll take all that.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches
Thank you
and
very much.
insane.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes rolling to his left. And his throw here.
Catch it.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook.
Yeah.
He's down inside the 10 to the...
Hit him with the bullet pass. Hit him with the bullet pass.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Third and short, McKinnon. And he'll be taken
Oh,
down.
baby.
First down here.
Whoa, baby.
And it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there in that play. I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need...
Hey, I'm trying to dive. I'm trying to dive in there, man. I'm trying to dive in there, yo.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in.
What? See, I'm trying to dive these. Ooh, what a.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop doing gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more two-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely, you have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw. And now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is caught. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it.
Put a body on that motherfucker, man. Shit.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores.
Put a body on him, Marco.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute.
You gotta hit him till it white.
Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time.
Hit him till it white.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Now they go screen, it's complete. Finding room in midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Get him, man. Break his fucking neck, man. What the hell?
Getting pretty decent yardage.
Why would y'all not, man? Shit.
They go play action with Hurts. Finding Williams once more, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Thank you.
This is intercepted.
Thank you, my friend.
Should do it. Picked off by Legere Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession right at their own 3-yard line. The Chiefs offense have been set to begin this drive. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, though?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains.
Shout out to everybody that watching, guys. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Please drop that thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that share button, hit that notification.
Here on EA Sports.
It's in the game.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll have the 1st down as he's up to about the 18. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Mahomes to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Let's take it at around the 40. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Hurts and the Eagles now down by 10. 57 seconds to go. It's a tall order, but they do begin with decent field position on first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught by Williams. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Oh, no, he lost the football. And that was picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Well, CD, for the losing side, they have opportunities in this one. The big plays just didn't go their way, especially late. And they have to suffer the L here.
Certainly felt like that takeaway. Once it happened, they have to win that themselves.
Let's go.
So for Kansas City, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the
10-0, baby, 10-0. All right, Patrick's a little more faster now, guys. Now that we got Patrick a little more faster, we're going to go ahead and start running out the pocket just a little more. Just a little more. Looking great, though, man. 10-0, I would have never expected, guys, for the season to be this great, like, hands down for a while. This is a rivalry game. Trust about the way it is. The way it is. Huh. All right, force 3 turnovers.
It's week 12 of the National Football League, and we've got the incomparable Travis Kelce. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Chiefs and the Raiders, and it comes your way next.
Now from a field that will host Super Bowl 58 come February, there's a good look inside Allegiant Stadium just off the 15 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Right to the air is Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
Well, it's football 101 because when you come in as the favorite team, you obviously don't want to hand any kind of advantage to an opponent ready for an upset. Now, you'll be lucky to only be down 3-zip the next time you get the ball back because you've just handed them a dose of confidence to start this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's, and this throw brought in here by Mayer. Touchdown, Raiders! Marker Mayer, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like...
Oh, come on!
Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Mahomes now on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 71 yards. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 22 carries, 118 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in second down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game. Stayed in the face of the entire time.
Come on, man.
Step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week. That pressure on the QB is key. Now an injury timeout. And that is Devontae Adams, who is in some discomfort following that play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And the man is knows. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Come on, defense. Put pressure on his ass. Fuck. I gotta switch up. Here. What's going on, man? Give it a dime. Overload.
Because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A stoppage here following the play, and it looks like Josh Jacobs was shaken up and in need of some assistance. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Second and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. They'll run again. This time it's Abdullah. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Amir Abdullah, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gained an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Carl, Wilson now to have the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. So that one an 8-play drive spans 75 yards. And it's Amir Abdullah that finishes it off with a touchdown run. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Now James returning. Here's James. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably
That's up there, but what you guys think you tune in. Please hit that thumbs up for me, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that shit, but hit that notification.
Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Mahomes now on first down, rolling to his right. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And the numbers last week for Toney, and you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Go, boy!
Shot to tackle. Now he's got some space. A big play there for KC. 51 yards. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they go to work on a first and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And they'll run again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here's Pacheco. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and run it here. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So 2 successful.
Just up there, right there, what you guys think you tune in. Please hit that thumbs up.
It gives you a boost.
Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that shit, but hit that notification.
They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's one of those thoughts, though, that creeps into your mind because there is a little mini celebration over on the sidelines. Everybody, hey, job well done, over 1,000 already. But guaranteed, as you noted, someone's jumped in that huddle and said, a lot more to be done, guys. Let's not, would you say, take your foot off the pedal? Let's not do that right now. But there is that possibility as people get self-satisfied. The greats do not. We'll find out what he's made of.
Pass play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side.
Get your punk ass down, boy.
Line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On play action, it's Garoppolo. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Well, this is an awfully tough one to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Well, he short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. 5 yards.
That's crazy. Lucky. That was lucky.
Backfield a week ago, they got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind it'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Here is 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down. 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field.
Oh, come on. That was in the... Oh, my God.
Where he is, because he understands how to get open in key situations.
The end result, 21 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of the... taking the lead. Extra point by Carlson. Up and good. And the lead is up to 5. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was Hunter Renfro who capped things off with a touchdown reception. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive as they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And his throw.
How you gonna drop it? How you gonna drop it?
Coverage there that took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held, it goes incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He'll buy some time right. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And the lead is now 2. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They're going to get 9 here on 1st down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild 1st half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll get started out in Denver, and this one already a 2-touchdown.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three?
I heard him going crazy.
Run back here as the second half
Mommy,
starts. Touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Like somebody thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here we go. Garoppolo. Well, he tries to force it in.
Interception. Let's go.
He'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes being chased out left. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he takes this into the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go!
From 7 yards away. And the Chiefs use the short field to get in for 6.
And that's the way to find pay dirt, Patrick Mahomes. Hey, you remember some of the scrambles in the playoffs last year while he's playing on a bad wheel? Oftentimes he was maneuvering just to find a way to throw the football. But last season, 4 touchdowns on the ground, a career high, continuing to develop as a runner, and often finding the end zone these days.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Nice move, Jacobs. Nice move. That was a nice move you pulled off right there, y'all. Yeah, that was a nice one.
Also, for his speed, he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mr. Garoppolo.
Sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even...
I need 2 more turnovers to for my weekly goal.
This is the target incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's James returning. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. On first down, Mahomes rolling to his right. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Shoves him aside. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. Throwing now is Mahomes, sliding out of the pocket. And this pass caught by Gray. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Shouts out to everybody. Once you guys, once again, thank you for tuning in. Please drop a thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that shit, hit that notification.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Running right through it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now
Get that out of his mouth, baby.
Combined on those last 2 plays.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll buy some time right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring out the third down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two. They're going to try and run. And make them 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side, here's Mayer. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance.
I knew he was going in. He had a question mark on him, too.
7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every...
Got him.
Is in trouble, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Now, that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Under pressure, they got him again. Loss of
Damn. That was a bad sack.
Well, this is what happens.
He got hit twice.
The chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
3rd and a mile. That's it.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Gotcha.
And the pressure gets to him again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
I know that's right. Somebody look about that if you.
And now possession will go over inside the.
Oh, you bought one? Or the juice too? You bought one too?
At this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Mahomes throw here complete to Kelsey. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a
24%.
drag route.
That's
And he
ugly.
ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 7 yards up. But Josh McDaniels, he had his mind made up on that one. He disagrees, and he'll
Las Vegas Challenger.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss, and that you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
They'll try and throw for it. Steps away. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get him 2 more.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across.
They want to try to wake up at the end of the game. It's too late. It's too late.
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Garoppolo's, and this throw brought in here by Mayer. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Garoppolo. It gets it right back to Mayer. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback when those extra defenders on the field.
He has not had any luck.
No space to fit in.
I almost feel bad for that quarterback.
Now they little time remaining, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. His throw incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. To throw, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes, escaping the pressure right.
Oh!
So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, business as usual for them, well on their way to another victory, riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought...
Oh man, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Madden NFL. Right now we're in week 12. It's crazy. Week 13. We're 11-0. We're in week 13. And I say, man, I did not expect this at all, guys. I did not expect this. 11-0 start. Right now we're in week 13. We're about to play Green Bay, and I am overconfident. You know, some might say that's a bad thing, but whatever. I'm overconfident that we're not only going to come out with that W, but I'm confident that we're gonna beat everything that comes in our way, man. That's it. Like, it's just that much confidence spewing. You guys, please drop that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share button, hit that notifications. I'll be right back with some more content. Tomorrow I'll be back with some more NBA 2K24 and some more Madden. Right now, the sun has went down. I will begin Smoke's Horror Hour. So thumbs up, like, subscribe. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.